Happy freaking Monday. Usually we do Monday Fun Day, but today we're going to talk about 5 questions you should be asking yourself when choosing a brokerage or when choosing a new brokerage. So I recently listened to a podcast from another EXP team, and they were talking about questions that they asked themselves when choosing whether or not EXP was a good fit for them. And their list of questions was very expansive. So we're just going to go over like the first 5 tonight. We'll go over 5 each night until we run out of them, I guess. But this list is, I'm kind of putting them in my own words, but there's some really strong questions here that I think will help you determine where you're at and what you might be looking for in a brokerage. Also, please excuse the dog noise. They are currently WWEing in the living room. We are live here on TikTok and on YouTube, so if you don't see the question in the chat box on the platform you are watching this on, it's probably on the other platform. First question is, is your income currently flat, or is it in a decline, or is it stagnant? If you find yourself at a point where you are either consistent but not encouraged or motivated or pushing the boundaries, I guess, so to speak, or you find yourself not making any money or really struggling, even in market changes or especially in market changes, those are the times I think that people really choose whether or not a brokerage is a good fit for them. And that's one of the questions that I think can lead you to make a better decision. Where are you at with your income? Is it flat or stagnant, or is it in a decline? Are you happy with it, I guess? The other question number 2, are you already a top agent in your office, or are you already the best agent in your office? Regardless, do you feel challenged in your current situation? So I know, like in my childhood, we had teachers, my older brother and I both had teachers almost every single year tell my mom, they can skip a grade, they can move up a grade, they're so smart, or they're doing really well, or they're grasping the material really well. But my mom chose not to move us up a grade because she didn't want our social growth to be stunted or affected by doing those things. That was her personal opinion. Who's to say if it was right or wrong? But I know that she did move us from, or she did put us in a private preschool and kindergarten because she wanted us to feel challenged. And when my younger brother had a really hard time going from private to public, she saw that he just wasn't feeling challenged with the curriculum. And we had to help find him a school that was more challenging. And I think that applies to every aspect of your life. Are you feeling challenged or motivated or inspired by your current brokerage or by the brokerages you're interviewing? If you're brand new to real estate and you're interviewing brokerages, when you have those interviews, are you excited and bubbly about it, or are you just kind of like, they're word vomiting all this information on me and I'm going to go home and just feel overwhelmed and out of place? So question number 3, is your office's environment or your brokerage's culture negative or lacking in motivation and inspiration? When you consider the office that you go to every day, if you go to one, or the brokerage that you hang your license with, do you find yourself collaborating with other agents and brokers within that office? Do you find yourself supporting other people or getting that support when you need it? Are you inspired? Are you motivated? Are you grateful? Are you excited when you go to work or when you wake up in the morning? Because for me, when I wake up, I know that I have at least a handful of local EXP brokers, associate brokers, and our qualifying broker that I can call if I have questions, need support, or just want to grab coffee and vent about real estate. I know that I have that resource and that support. But not every brokerage or office offers that, and not every state offers that within their brokerages. So that's something to consider. Is that important to you? And if so, are you experiencing that? Question number 4. Does your brokerage require you to attend too many mandatory meetings or trainings or events that are not dollar producing? Are there too many time suck activities within your brokerage or your office? When you are choosing a brokerage for the first time or leaving the one you're at to join a new one, I feel like determining whether or not you are moving the needle on a regular basis or just letting time get sucked out the window by mandatory meetings or trainings that could have just been an email or a quick web video or Zoom call. Are you finding yourself in weekly meetings that just seem unnecessary? If so, is that how you want to spend your career? Do you feel like that is helping your production? Is that helping your growth? Are you developing new streams of income in that way? Those are things to consider. And the last question for the evening, number 5, do you find that new tools, resources, methods, ideas, or concepts are shot down at your current brokerage or at the brokerages you're interviewing with? Or do you find that they are supported or even given to you? When I consider what am I going to do to generate leads for free, or how am I going to build my business in a slower market or in a down market, do I have the resources within my current brokerage or office to find new methods, new tools, new resources, concepts, whatever? I can answer that question. Yes, my local staff within EXP is constantly hosting optional events and meetings, but they are also sending us emails and resources. They're connecting us and then encouraging us to collaborate with others in the local area. That to me is super important because I have always valued collaboration over competition when it comes to real estate. And when I was choosing a brokerage, one of the first things that every single brokerage I met with or every single agent I spoke to would tell me is you need someone that's going to guide you along while you're getting started. But no one could tell me who that would be because I was their competition. In my opinion, there's nobody that competes with me. It's me against me, baby. My clients choose me for a very specific reason, and if it's between you or I for a listing appointment, it's up to the clients. It's not up to us. And you and I will both do our very best to present our best selves and to offer the most value and the best service to those clients. And ultimately, the ones that they feel most supported by, they will choose. So, do you find new tools, resources, methods, ideas, or concepts being supported within your office or your brokerage? Or do you find that they are often shot down, not talked about, neglected, or discouraged? My daughter used you as a realtor and didn't like you. Who's your daughter? Let's see, Lisa. Let's see, your official fan page of Lisa. Okay, Lisa, it's pretty dope. Well, I'm sorry your daughter used me as a realtor and didn't like me. What part of the state did we buy or sell in? I have a comment on TikTok from @Lisa620_ fan page that her daughter used me as a realtor and didn't like me. And also some trolls. That's all right, Lisa. Thanks anyways. Sorry your daughter was unhappy with whatever realtor she used. It probably was not me. Anyways, guys, those were the first 5 questions. There are still quite a few, so we will go over some more each night this week until we get through all of them. But I hope that you found this to be informative, resourceful, encouraging, or supportive, because at the end of the day, choosing a brokerage, no matter where you end up, it comes down to where you feel will be the best fit for you and your needs. Not for me and my needs, not for what I think for you, but what you think for you. These are just some questions to consider. I will definitely have another live tomorrow night, so don't miss that. It'll probably be 8:30 or 9 p.m. because apparently that's just what time my kids decide to go to bed and let me go live. You sound offended by Lisa. I'm not offended. I don't know who her daughter is, but I mean, people are more than welcome to not like using me. They don't have to use me again if they don't want to. I just know I have all 5-star reviews from all of the clients that I've had, so I don't know who her daughter is. Anyways, love you, bestie. I will see you tomorrow night. In the meantime, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and ring the bell here on YouTube so you don't miss a video when it comes out. Love you. Bye.